Hello everybody, and welcome back to Undertale. In the last episode, we faced off against Photoshop Flowey, and learned of a way for us to get a better ending. And in this episode, we proceed to whatever lies beyond the door we couldn't enter back when we first met Dr. Alphys. Let's proceed. Coming in here, it's an elevator.
Warning, warning. Elevator losing power. M tether stability lost. Altitude dropping.
And we just survived that. Well, welcome to here. Entry number 1. This is it. Time to do what the king has asked me to do. I will create the power to free us all. I will unleash the power of the soul. Entry number 2. The barrier is locked by soul power. Unfortunately, this power cannot be recreated artificially. Soul power can only be derived from what was once living. So, to create more, we will have to use what we have now. The souls of monsters. But extracting a soul from a living monster would require incredible power. Besides being impractical, doing so would instantly destroy the soul's host. And unlike the persistent souls of humans, the souls of most monsters disappear immediately upon death. If only I could make a monster soul last. Entry number 5. I've done it. Using the blueprints, I've extracted it from the human souls. I believe this is what gives their souls the strength to persist after death, the will to keep living, the resolve to change fate. Let's call this power determination. Spitballing. As we head up here, welcome to the true laboratory. Here there's buy chips. I'm gonna buy some chips. Dispense some chisps. We now have the potato chips, or potato chisps. Heals 13 HP. Regular old potato chisps. Power room. There's a note on the ground. You can't make it all out. Elevator, lost power, enter the center door. That's all you could read. It's a fake plant. Alright. Well, we're gonna head up and to the left first. Entry number 6. Asgore asked everyone outside the city for monsters that had fallen down. Their bodies came in today. They're still comatose, and soon they'll all turn into dust. But what happens if I inject determination into them? If their souls persist after they perish, then freedom might be closer than we all thought. So we come in here. Entry number 9. Things aren't going well. None of the bodies have turned to dust, so I can't get the souls. I told the families that I would give them the dust back for the funerals. People are starting to ask me what's happening. What do I do? So we come over here. We have some sinks. Turn on the sink. Turn on the sink. Turn on the sink. Gross. Grosser. Meet the blank. These are the first of, I think, 4 amalgams that we're going to meet. These are amalgamations of different creatures that we've met throughout the adventure. So, no data available. Oh, fun. They have this attack that, you can quite easily avoid, frankly. Ow. He says, getting hit. Anyway, way to win, start with Cell. You can hear voices through the receiver. Come join the fun. Ow. Ow, twice. Now, we have memory heads. That's all there is to say. So, you can either refuse to join them or join them. Oh well. Ow. And now, seems like it doesn't care anymore, so we spare it. You refuse and you win. Hello. There's a red key lying in the sink. You took it and put it on your keychain. Now you can turn on all the sinks perfectly fine. You come in here. There's a note on the ground. You can't make it all out. Drain dropped it. That's all you could read. Well, the red key fits perfectly into the slot that was right in front of us. So that's our general idea of what we have to do for this this area. Now you'll notice that the red light on this door has lit up. So we need a green, a yellow, and a blue one. Using the red key also opens up this area. Entry number 12. Nothing is happening. I don't know what to do. I'll just keep injecting everything with determination. I want this to work. Entry number 13. One of the bodies opened its eyes. So it would seem. It's an empty dog food bowl. Seems like a comfortable bed. Do you want to lie on it? Yeah, why not? Just a cute interaction. Get up immediately. Well, if you look at these beds, aside from the one with the covers down, one of these things is not like the others, and it's this one. There's something under the sheets. Check it out? Let's check it out. Now we have the yellow key. Put it on our keychain. Welcome to the bedroom of the True Lab. Entry number 14. Everyone that had fallen down has woken up. They're all walking around and talking like nothing is wrong. I thought they were goners. Clock is broken. You don't want to go this way just yet, so let's head up this way. Entry number 15. Seems like this research was a dead end, but at least we got a happy ending out of it, right? I sent the souls back to Asgore, returned the vessel to his garden, and I called all the families and told them everyone's alive. I'll send everyone back tomorrow. Just some context missing out of that one. Tree 11. Now that Mettaton's made it big, he never talks to me anymore. Except to ask when I'm gonna finish his body. But I'm afraid if I finish his body, he won't need me anymore. Then we'll never be friends ever again. Not to mention, every time I try to work on it, I just get really sweaty. So it would seem. When we come over here, there's a switch on the wall. Let's press the switch. Hey, all those particles in the air form into an amalgam dog. This one's actually called the Amalgamate, but you'll notice it has all the same things as all the same commands as the greater dog that we saw earlier. So let's beckon it. You call the Amalgamate. It bounds toward you, flecking a strange liquid from an orifice. And now the dog does this. It's about as bullet hell as it gets. Amalgamate is hovering close, looking for affection. Well, let's pet it. You pet the Amalgamate. It convulses rapidly, then calms down. It rests quietly on your lap for a moment. Snore. Suddenly, it shoots away and crawls wildly on the walls. And now, attacks you like this. Ow. Okay, well, we play with it. You throw your weapon into the corner of the room. The Amalgamate brings it back to you proudly. You repeat this process a few times. Now Amalgamate is very tired. It leans in. It leans its dripping amorphous body on you. Now we're back to doing this. Ow. I did admittedly hit straight into those ones. Amalgamate is twitching affectionately. Well, let's pet it. You pet the Amalgamate. It starts to generate a stage 1 happiness froth. Okay, I have to be a little bit careful now. Aye! Okay. Convulsions intensify. We pet again. You pet decisively. The Amalgamate seems to be satisfied by all of this. There we go. Now we can spare it. Earn 0 EXP and 0 gold. That is something, as far as I'm aware, you do actually have to do. It helps you get one of the keys later. Just want to get my health back. Entry number 16. No, 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 no! Come up here. Oh no, it's a horror movie. Oh my gosh. Let's not open this. Let's not open this, please. Just kidding. It's just a green key. Alright. So we head back out here. Don't go to that save point just yet. And also, I'm going to ignore a little thing that's in here. Entry number 4. I've been researching humans to see if I can find any info about their souls. I ended up snooping around the castle and found these weird tapes. I don't feel like Asgore's watched them. I don't think he should. So there's a selection, so there's a VHS player with a few tapes picked out beside it. They seem to be labeled in a specific order. Will you watch one? I'm gonna not watch these just yet, because I'm gonna come back for them once we're done with all the puzzles here. So, this one is not on the ground, you can't make it all out. Under sheets. That's all you could read. How convenient, because we have the yellow key. Anyway, come to the save point. Oh, it's not a save point, it has a face. This one smells like sweet lemons. Hum. You hum a familiar tune. Lemon bread's body shakes. Welcome to my special hell. This is an interesting attack. Hey. Let's go to where the tooth is missing. Smells like sweet lemons. Flex. You flex your arm. Lemon bread's muscles shake. Let's get out of there. Ow. I wasn't quite all the way down to the ground. And then, I think the last one's unhug? You let lemon bread be. Lemon bread seems to remember something. So, just to be clear, all the amalgams are puzzle bosses. And I guess technically all of them have been, but this one's a particularly special puzzle boss. Or these are all special puzzle enemies. Anyway, DT extraction machine, status inactive. Anyway, we come in here. If you had come in here before going and fighting the amalgamate, then this entire room would have been filled with smoke and fog and stuff, and you wouldn't have been able to see anything. Anyway, entry number 19. The families keep calling me to ask when everyone is coming home. What am I supposed to say? I don't even answer the phone anymore. It's the refrigerator, it's empty. Refrigerator, it seems to contain samples of some kind. Entry number 20. Asgore left me 5 messages today. 4 about everyone being angry. 1 about this cute teacup he found that looks like me. Thanks, Asgore. This one seems to be moving. Refrigerator, it's empty. Entry number 21. I spend all my time at the garbage dump now. It's my element. Refrigerator contains samples of some kind. Refrigerator, it's empty. Oh! Hello there. Ah. So this is the easiest amalgamation to deal with. So if we start by sparing Snowy, then we laugh at it. You laugh and keep laughing. It's so funny you can't stop. Tears run down your face. What? You didn't do that. Snowy! This is the easiest one to do just because it never actually really attacks you. But it wasn't funny, it says. Okay. Let's tell it a joke. You told a bad pun about snow. Her expression starts to shift. Haha, I remember. Let's continue joking. A bad pun about snow. Her expression changes more. Haha, thank you. It's so cold. She's completely calmed down. You won? There we are. Get ourselves the blue key out of that. And here, this is curtain, it says. Green key fits there. Now we have to make our way all the way back to the main area because we have the blue key that I still need to put. So then, as we head in here, entry number 7. We'll need a vessel to wield the monster's souls when the time comes. After all, a monster cannot absorb the souls of other monsters, just as a human cannot absorb a human soul. So then, what about something that's neither human nor monster? Entry number 10. Experiments on the vessel are a failure. Doesn't seem to be any different from the control cases. Whatever. They're a hassle to work with anyway. The seeds just stick to you and won't let go. Come over here and... Turns out the answer is 5. There's 5 amalgamates. Okay, so here, you'll notice, here we have what appears to be, those eye monsters. I don't remember what they're called, actually. The eye monsters from back in the ruins. And then, yeah, so let's start by doing pick on. You pick on, comma, it seems effective. As you can see, now we're seeing attacks from the Whimsons. Then we have Mystify. Did something mysterious. Comma recognized it as more to learn from this world. Now it's gonna attack you. And then, you pray. You kneel and pray for safety. Reaper Bird seems to remember something. Someone finally gets it. Ribbit, ribbit, and courage. Now it's gonna use its head against you. Whee! Ooh. And now, you can spare it. Away we go. So now, we go in here. This obviously says cold, meaning the fridge. And then the blue key goes there. Now before we move on, because obviously we now have all the keys, I want to go back to that room that had all the tapes in it, because there's something very, very interesting for us to see there. So, let's head over there. So, coming in here, we have tape number 1. Psst! Gory! Wake up! What is it, dear? And why do you have that video camera? Shush! I want to get your reaction. Gory, dearest, what is my favorite vegetable? Carrots, right? No, no, no. My favorite vegetable is edamame. Get it? Go back to bed, dear. No, no, not yet. Now, if I were a dog, what breed of dog would I be? I don't know, honey. What kind of dog would you be? I would be a Pomeranian. Oh, you sure are excited to have this child. You know, if you keep making jokes like this, one day, you could be a famous Mommedian. Well, I'm going to bed. Hey, come on. Come on, Tori. That one was funny. I know, I'm just teasing you. Good night, dear. Good night, honey. Oh dear, perhaps it is too dark in here for the video to come out. Tape number 2. Okay, Tanner, are you ready? Do your creepy face. Ah! Oh, wait, I had the lens cap on. What? You're not gonna do it again? Come on, quit tricking me. Tape number 3. Howdy, Tanner. Smile for the camera. This time I got you. I left the cap on purpose. Now you're smiling for no reason. What? Oh, yeah, I remember. When we tried to make butterscotch pie for Dad, right? The recipe asked for cups of butter, but we accidentally put in buttercups instead. Yeah, those flowers got him really sick. I felt so bad, we made Mom really upset. I should have laughed it off like you did. Anyway, where are you going with this? Huh? Turn off the camera? Okay. Tape number 4. I don't like this idea, Tanner. What? No, I'm not. Big kids don't cry. Yeah, you're right. No, I'd never doubt you, Tanner. Never. Yeah. We'll be strong. We'll free everyone. I'll go get the flowers. Lastly. Tanner, can you hear me? We want you to wake up. Tanner, you have to stay determined. You can't give up. You are the future of humans and monsters. Psst, Tanner, please, wake up. I don't like this plan anymore. No, I said I'd never doubt you. 6, right? We just have to get 6. And we'll do it together, right? And on that note, let's head back to the door. Alright, as we come in here, I'm gonna save really quick. Let's head up here. Seems like another elevator has lost its power. But we can continue this way. These don't turn on. Actually, there's something I've never tried. I'm gonna try it here really quick. What happens if I'm actually legitimately nervous to do this. But I have never gone back to the initial elevator that we came in from. So I'm just curious. Oh, you can't even go back in there. Okay. It forces you to do this. Okay, I don't have to be nervous about it. Okay. Tense moment over. As a result of me just being curious, let's continue. We head up here. We head over to the left. These screens are off. And I guess the only place we have to go is the door. So if we head up here, press on this. Seems like this controls the elevator's power. Turn it on? Yes. We turn on the elevator, and all of the amalgams come chasing after us. Hey! Stop! I got you guys some food, okay? Sorry about that. They get kind of sassy when they don't get fed on time. I think they smelled the potato chips you had, and... Anyway, the power went out and I've been trying to turn it back on. But it seems like you were one step ahead of me. This was probably just a big inconvenience for you. But I appreciate that you came here to back me up. As I said, I was afraid I might not come back. But that's not because of these guys or anything. I was just worried I would be too afraid to tell the truth. That I might run away or do something cowardly. I suppose I owe you an explanation. As you probably know, Asgore asked me to study the nature of souls. During my research, I isolated a power I called determination. I injected it into dying monsters so their souls would last after death. But the experiment failed. You see, unlike humans, monsters' bodies don't have enough physical matter to take those concentrations of determination. I just want to bring up here really quick before we continue is that in one of the notes, it's mentioned that she keeps on injecting them with determination, which means that she injected them with too much. I know there's no possible way that she could have known how much determination was necessary, but those concentrations means that you did too much, which means that there's still a possibility that determination is actually a usable thing for the monster's souls. They do have enough physical matter for determination, just not in the concentrations that you gave. Anyway, their bodies started to melt and lost what physicality they had. Pretty soon, all of the test subjects had melted together into those. Seeing them like this, I knew. I couldn't tell their families about it. I couldn't tell anyone about it, no matter how much everyone was asking me. And I was too afraid to do any more work, knowing everything I'd done so far had been such a horrific failure. But now I've changed my mind about all this. I'm going to tell everyone what I've done. It's going to be hard, being honest, believing in myself. I'm sure there will be times when I'll struggle. I'm sure there will be times where I screw up again. But knowing deep down that I have friends to fall back on, I know it'll be a lot easier to stand on my own. Thank you. Come on, guys. It's time for everyone to go home. So there you go. As we leave, these screens have turned back on. Entry number 8. I've chosen a candidate. I haven't told Asgore yet, because I want to surprise him with it. In the center of his garden, there's something special. The first golden flower that grew before all the others. The flowers from the outside world. It appeared just before the queen left. I wonder, what happens when something without a soul gains the will to live? Entry number 18. The flower is gone. It's a voice you have never heard before. Tanner, are you there? It's been a long time, hasn't it? But you've done well. Thanks to you, everything has fallen into place. Tanner? See you soon.